We've been here in Panama for 9 months now, and we've seen some amazing things, a beautiful place. Panamanian people are very kind and warm-hearted. I wanted to share a little bit what we've been doing so that you can see what we've accomplished so far. But one thing that really I would like for you guys to know is that our house is open for you, because I would like for people to come and visit me, visit my family here in Panama. Oh, wait, somebody's here. Who is this?
What's up?
Hey brother, how are you?
Estamos en Panama.
Ah, there you go. His Spanish is better than mine. So how are you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great. Thank you for hosting me. It's great to spend a few days with you here in Panama and see the Alpha ministry and see what the Lord's doing here in this neighborhood that you found yourself in, which is really quite nice. So we had an amazing time last night at Alpha. Keith Bloom, who I met in the States through Dwight Edwards, and I put in touch with Mark, happens to live around the corner. He hosted Alpha last night, and it was amazing to see some atheists, some some believers and some non-believers, and to see Mark and Michelle just share the love of Christ here in Panama with their neighbors.
So we've been able to connect with a lot of people here, especially through our kids, taking them to the park and just kind of like walking up and down our little neighborhood.
Tell me, Mark, which relationship have you made here where you felt like you have had the opportunity to share the gospel?
One amazing thing is that I was introduced by a dog to my friend Yankel Rosenwald. Yankel is a Venezuelan guy and he lives here with his wife. But the way I met Yankel is that there was this dog that was stranded and the cars was kind of zipping by, and so he stopped his car and protected the dog on one side and I did on the other side, and we became friends from then, and I invited him to come to Alpha, even to our church service, and that was very, very rewarding. They had very little knowledge of the gospel at the time.
Tell me about Carlos, who I met last night at Alpha.
Oh, Carlos, that's a great story. So when we moved here, we didn't have our car shipped yet, so we were essentially just using Uber to go get around town. And I met Carlos and we became instant friends. Carlos is an atheist, he's still an atheist until today, but he comes to everything that I invite him to. Initially I invited him and his girlfriend Nicole to come and break bread with us, but ever since, anytime I say let's go do this or that, he does it, and he asks questions, but he says, I'm an atheist, but I love the Omar family and I'm comfortable around him and asking him questions.
The folks from the Diocese of the Western Gulf Coast, Church of the Apostles, Missio Dei, and Anglicans in the States, how can they pray for you and Michelle?
We got a lot of prayer items. The first thing that we're praying is that God will bring people into our lives that we would randomly meet anywhere, and just that we may be able to share the gospel with them. The other thing also I would like for you guys to pray for our kids' schooling. Right now we're homeschooling Judah, and the girls are going to school, but we're not sure yet if that school is the right fit for us. So please be praying for that, and that God would find us a good place to put our kids in. That's not too expensive.
So what is your vision that God has given you for Panama, and what does he want you to accomplish here in Panama?
Essentially, I want to start with Alpha by building relationships, and then the next phase would be going into Bible study mode where we can disciple people, and also have a church service permanently every Sunday. Right now we're only doing once every other week. So our goal is to start with Alpha, then go into long Bible studies, eventually inviting people alongside us to go to church.
Well, thank you for your hospitality.
Well, thank you, brother, for visiting me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're